Hi everyone, I read Christopher Jordan Dorner's Manifesto, the uncensored version. You can read it too here at zenny62.com or zenny62blog.com, same place. But let me give you a summary of what he said. It was the equivalent of 11 pages long, but the bottom line is that he was fired by the LAPD in 2008, and over the last period of years, roughly over the last 4 or 5 years, obviously he wasn't able to get a job. Something was wrong, but that caused him to snap. But folks, you're looking at the picture of a person who came up mostly in a white environment, thought that the common vestiges or common problems of racism would never touch him, and then realized they did touch him after he was let go because he was trying to be a Boy Scout within a system that didn't prize Boy Scouts. And I've been there before in different ways, not in law enforcement, but all of us go into a bureaucracy where we think if we play by the rules and we do the right thing, we're going to be promoted and we're going to be treated properly. And more often than not, that's not the case, particularly if you happen to be very, very talented and African American. And that is obviously what he is. If you read the manifesto, let's get this out of the way. This man is not messed up in the common way that we think that somebody is psychotic. He was driven this way by the system, but he didn't have a religious backing. And what's disturbing to me about Mr. Dorner is that he rejects religion, and that's the one glue that African Americans that we use to keep us going in environments that are racist. Imagine if Mr. Dorner were alive when racism was really, really bad and they were lynching people. This guy would have gone off the handle a long time ago, and who knows what would have happened. I don't think anything like this, but he wouldn't have been able to take it because he didn't have the proper grounding. Somebody didn't really toughen him up where it was necessary to be toughened up. He relied on the wrong people to be advanced. It didn't happen, and he snapped. He snapped. Because again, it goes back to my central theory that he thought that he was the one African American where the rules wouldn't apply. Because if he played the rules and he had the right friends and he knew most of the people who were white, that they would all take care of him. And the world doesn't work that way. So he goes in this manifesto, he points out racism, and yet the people that he kills are at least a portion are of color. And you would say, why is that? I don't think he likes being black. And what I mean by that is simply that not that he has to go killing anybody or killing by a white, but it does beg the question why he was doing that. He was looking at the daughter of the man, one of the officers that fired him. He didn't care about color, he just cared about revenge. And at that point, that's when you start saying, wow, are there more people like Mr. Dorner growing up, he was 33, who are black, don't have the proper religious background, don't have the proper mental toughness training that most of us should have, and they go out and they do this sort of thing because it's very unusual for someone black to go out and do this. That's the bottom line that people are not talking about, but you're going to hear it right here. That's a problem.